Today we are going to deal a project which is automating a three-tier architecture using Terraform script. Hi, this is Raviteja. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a project which is automating a three-tier architecture using Terraform script. What is three-tier architecture? Three-tier architecture is a software application that can be separated in three different layers. Those are web type, application type, and database type. Coming to web type, the user is going to access only front-end part, and the next one is application type. In this application type, it contains the business logic, and the last one is database type. Storage and manages the data in database type. This architecture we are going to implement, we are going to automate using Terraform script. If you have really done this project, please tag me on LinkedIn. I will give my LinkedIn ID in the description. Make sure you have to practice well. If you have any queries related to set up the infrastructure, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to me. This is the time to do the project. We are doing a three-tier architecture. We are going to automate the project. Okay, what is the architecture? Let me show you. The same architecture we have implemented, which is first project, right? So in that project, we have created everything manual way. So in this project, we are going to automate the entire architecture using Terraform script. Okay, if you want to automate this script, first you have to understand the architecture, how this architecture is going to be work, how we can create the architecture using Terraform. Okay, here in this consisting of three tiers. First one is web tier, and second one is application tier, and third one is database tier. Okay, the user is going to access only front-end part. This comes under the web tier. In application tier, it contains the business logic. And coming to database tier, which is third tier, the data is going to be stored, means storage and manage the data in database tier. Perfect. Now, how we can implement this architecture? It's very simple. First, we are AWS DevOps students, right? So our cloud is AWS. So in that cloud, we have to select a region. The region might be Singapore, Virginia, or Hyderabad, Mumbai, whatever the region you can take. In that region, we have to select two availability zones because we are dealing with two availability zones only. Availability zone 1A, availability zone 1B. Which region you have selected, depending upon that region, depending upon their availability zone, we have to select only two availability zones. Perfect. In the two availability zones, we have to create a VPC. Sorry, you have already selected the region, right? So in that region, we have to create a VPC. After creating the VPC, we have to create the subnets. Okay, you already know what are the requirements the VPC needed. Okay, while creating VPC, we have to create an ad gateway, internet gateway, route tables. These are the basic requirements you already know because we have done a first project, right? While doing first project, I created VPC, subnets, route tables, everything manually, right? The same things we are doing here in script format. Okay, we have to create a VPC. After creating the VPC, we have to create total 6 subnets. Okay, we have total 6 subnets. The 6 subnets should be on different availability zones. Suppose public subnet 1 it should be in 1A, public subnet 2 in B, 1B. The same thing, we have to select the two availability zones. In the two availability zones, we have to select the subnets as well. Perfect. After creating the subnets, we have to create the route tables. Okay, we have to create two route tables because we have two subnets, right? Like we have two types of subnets, private subnet and public subnet. We have to create two route tables, one for public, one for private. After creating the route tables, we have to associate them. How we can associate? Like private route table, we have to edit private subnets. In public route table, we have to choose only public subnets as well. Alright. After creating this entire script, we have to create EC2 instance. Okay, we have to create two EC2 instances. While launching the instance, I'm going a user data, means I'm going to install Apache 2 because I am going to select Ubuntu, so that's why I'm going to install Apache 2 while launching two instances. And also because why I'm going to launching two instances, because I have to create a load balancer and auto scaling group. if you want to create auto scaling and load balancer, you need to require minimum 2 instances. So that's why first we have to create EC2 instances. Then after we can create load balancer and auto scaling. Okay, the same thing we are going to do for public auto scaling and private auto scaling, public load balancer and private load balancer. These things we are going to do. Okay, after done this entire process, coming to third type, which is database type. Okay, until here we are dealing with only 4 subnets, 2 private, 2 public. So we have remaining 2 private subnets, right? So 4 private subnets we have to create after creating the EPC. So the last 2 private subnets we have to group them while creating database. Okay, first we have to group them. While creating the database, we have to choose that group, which group we have created by using that subnet. We have to select that group, and then you can create the database. Okay, after done this entire process, I'm going to install MySQL in that public subnet, like public instance. Okay, in that public instance, I'm going to create a table. I'm going to insert some data into that public instance in this particular server. Okay, after creating that, I'm going to the same thing by using endpoint, RDS endpoint. I'm going to connect MySQL workbench. Which data I have created by using a server like public instance, what the data I have inserted, the data should be displayed on MySQL workbench itself. Have you got my point? Perfect. Now I'm going to implement this project. Okay, you already know. Okay, this project we can implement by using 8 blocks. So in this, I'm going to create only by using 3 blocks. Those are Terraform block, provider block, and resource block. You already know how many blocks we are having, the Terraform script having. Okay, we can also create by using 8 blocks, or we can create by using 3 blocks itself. So I'm going to create only 3 blocks. Let me show you how I can create. First of all, I'm going to create a folder. Create folder, naming as Terraform-project. Enter. So I'm going to open the VS Code. Open this. Okay, click on file. Open folder. Okay, which folder you have created just now, you have to select that folder. That particular folder you have to select. Okay, Terraform project. Okay, select this folder. Okay, in this folder, I'm going to create a 3 blocks. First block is to Terraform block. In this Terraform block, we are mentioning which provider we are going to use. Okay, which provider we are going to use, we have to mention in the Terraform block. After Terraform block, we are going to create a provider block. After provider block, we are going to create a resource block or main.to, whatever it is. So first I'm going to create a Terraform block. That in this, I am having already the script, so I can push it on GitHub. So you can access directly from my GitHub account. So I will give this entire script in the description. So you can do the project. After done this project, please tag me on LinkedIn so that I can motivate and do more videos on this. Perfect. So this is the Terraform block I need to mention. So I already told you, well, I have done so many things by using Terraform, right? Auto scaling, load balancer, RDS, EMI, everything I have done. So I think you can understand the script very easily. So if you have any queries by using script, so please let me know in the comments. Then definitely I will give a reply to you. Okay. So I'm going to paste the script because you already know the script. how the script is going to be work, what things we have to mention in this. So it's very simple. What is the source and version we are going to mention over here. That's it. Okay, and after pasting the script, we have to save this file. Don't forget to save this file. Okay, I created a Terraform block. Now I'm going to create a provider block. So I'm going to mention it as provider.here. Why we need provider block? It's very simple. Terraform not only supports AWS but also supports Azure, GCP, Alibaba, several types of cloud it is going to support. We know which cloud we are going to use, but Terraform doesn't know which cloud I am going to use and create the infrastructure. So for that reason, we are going to mention which provider we are going to use. Okay. So I'm having the provider block script as well. So just copy and paste it here. Okay. In this, provider is AWS. Okay. Region is US East 1, right? Okay. And click on save. After done this process, you can create by using 8 blocks or you can create by using 3 blocks itself. So I'm going to create only 3 blocks. So I'm going to name it as main.tf, or you can take whatever the name you want. Enter provider and main.tf. Okay. In this main.tf, first, what I told you, first we have to create a VPC, right? So this is the script for creating VPC. Okay, just copy this and paste it here. Okay, after creating the VPC, we have to create the subnet as well. So how many subnets we need to create? You can observe here. We have to create the 6 subnets, 2 public and 4 private. How you can mention public and private? I will tell you. Okay, these are the scripts for creating subnets. Okay, this is the public subnet 1A, public subnet 1B. Okay, private 1A and private 1B. Right? Private 3A, private 3B. Okay, this is the script for creating subnets. Okay, and paste it here. I have written the script for 6 subnets because I am having in this architecture total 6 subnets, right? So that's right. So what I told you, after done this process, we have to create the internet gateway because we have to attach that internet gateway to the VPC. So this is mandatory to create the internet gateway. You can observe internet gateway is attached with the VPC as well, right? In the VPC we have an internet gateway. So that's why you have to attach the internet gateway to the VPC as well. So just copy the script and paste it here. Okay. Now, what we have to create? Okay. Here VPC ID we have also attached with the internet gateway to the VPC. Main means it is going to call a VPC. We have mentioned main is over here, right? So it is going to attach internet gateway to the VPC. That's fine. Now we have to create a NAT gateway. Why we need NAT gateway? Because whenever you stop or start the instance, there is a fixed IP for that public subnet. So why we have to create for that public subnet? Because you can observe in the architecture, public subnet 1A each should be having a NAT gateway, right? So that's why we have to create for that only, for that public subnet only, we have to create the NAT gateway. So copy this. So this is the script for creating NAT gateway. And then just paste it here. Okay, perfect. Now we have to create a route tables. We have to create 2 route tables, one for a public route table, one for private route table. For public route table, we have to associate use public subnet. for private route table, we have to associate 4 private subnets. Perfect. Okay. Okay, here you can observe creating route tables. I'm going to create a public route table, public RT, copy this script and paste it. Enter. Okay, you can observe the thing. After creating the route tables, immediately I'm going to associate them, which is public subnet 1A, public subnet 1B. Okay, see, you can observe public subnet 1A, public subnet 1B. I'm going to associate into the route table. Copy and paste it here. Okay, now what I told you, we have to create 2 route tables, one for public, one for private, right? So for private route table, I'm going to create. Okay, copy this and paste it here. Okay, this is the script for creating private route table, and also in that route table we should have, for private subnets we should have an internet connectivity, not public access. We should have internet connectivity. So that's why in edit routes I'm going to edit the route by NAT gateway, because I have already created the NAT gateway, right? So we should have an internet connectivity. So that's why we should have to attach NAT gateway. We have to edit routes in the private route table. That's fine. Okay, in that we have to associate the routes or subnet associations as well. So we have to associate 4 subnets, 4 private subnets. Okay, you can observe these 4 subnets. I am going to group them. Means for private route table, I have to select the 4 private subnets. Okay, after that we should have a security groups. Okay, this is the script for creating a security groups. Okay, what the port numbers I am going to allow HTTP, because in web I am going to observe. Okay, the user is going to access only front end part, right? So that's why we should have access HTTP. Okay, and also 22. Now you can observe for the database also we are going to use. What is the database port number RDS, which is 443. That is also we have to allow the port. Okay. Sorry, the port number is 3306, not 443. Port number is 3306. Okay, these 3 port numbers we are going to allow the ports. Okay, just copy, enter and paste it. This is the script for creating a security group with WebSG, right? Perfect. Now, okay, we have done everything, right? So what I told you, after run this process, we have to create 2 EC2 instances, and by using 2 private subnets, we have to create 2 EC2 instances. Total 4 virtual machines we have to launch, right? Virtual machine is nothing but EC2 instance. Okay. Okay, by using template, I'm going to launch 2 EC2 instances. Why we need template and AMI? What I installed by creating one EC2 instance. So by using auto scaling, when the CPU percentage has increased depending upon the user data incoming traffic, automatically the new instance is going to be launched, right? So while launching the instance, what data we have inserted in while creating the EC2 instance public, the same data is going to be appear in that launching the new instance. So that's why we should have AMI and template. By using template, the new instance is going to be launched. By using AMI, what data we have inserted in first EC2 instance, the same data while launching the new instance, the same data we have in that particular new instance. So that's why we should have AMI. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Private auto scaling, RDS group. Okay, perfect. Launching the template for public subnets. Okay, here I'm going to create an EC2 instance. Okay, with the name public web instance. Okay, while launching this instance, the data is going to be appear over there. The new instance is going to be created. Okay, public instance with this name, the new instance is going to be launched. This is the script for launching new instance, new public instance, right? And now, after launching the instance, we have to create auto scaling and load balancer for that, right? If you want to create a load balancer, you should have a target groups, right? So these are the basic requirements we should understand. Okay, and also we have to associate them. These things we should have to understand. What are the things we need while creating auto scaling, while creating load balancer? For public instances, I'm going to create auto scaling and application load balancer. First, I'm going to select auto scaling only. And now I'm going to select load balancer further. Sorry, I selected load balancer. I'm going to select auto scaling group for this particular public subnet. Paste it here. Okay. Now, for private also, we should have to launch auto scaling and load balancer. You can observe for private subnets also, we have to create the subnets. We have to create auto scaling and load balancer as well, right? So that's why first I'm going to launch the template. I already told you why we need template and AMI ID. This is the script for creating an application load balancer. And now script for creating auto scaling group. Now also how to associate. Okay, just a minute. This is the script for creating template and creating new instance. Now I'm going to copy application load balancer for private and auto scaling for private. Okay, copy this. Then just paste it here. Perfect. Now, after done auto scaling and load balancer, we have to create the RDS, which is database, which is a third type. Okay, we have remaining two subnets, right? Two private subnets we have remaining. By using the two subnets, we have to create the subnet group, and while creating the database, we have to select the subnet group, which we have created. So we have to select that subnet group. Perfect. Okay, just open this and RDS subnet group, right? So just this is the script for creating a subnet group, and also you can observe private 3A and private 3B, you have to group them. Okay, this is the script for creating a subnet group. And now this is the script for creating RDS. You already know these are the things because I have already created a separate video while creating database, while creating how to create an application load balancer, how to create auto scaling, how we can create a AMI ID, how we can create security groups. Everything I have done. So that's why I'm going to just copy and paste it. Then you can observe. So if you don't understand this script, so please let me know. Then I will do a separate video for this. Okay, this is the script. So then just copy this, save. Okay, we have done everything. So just open the terminal. Okay. Our first command is to Terraform init. Means it is going to initialize the Terraform script. So you have to remember that we have to configure our AWS account, because if you don't configure the AWS account, you will be getting an error, because in which account the Terraform is going to be create the infrastructure. So that's why we have to configure the AWS configuration by using. I already told you. I already done a video how we can configure them in first video. You can observe, and if you don't done, please let me know in the comments. I will share the link. Perfect. We have to uh, wait for some time. It is going to initialize. Okay. Terraform has been successfully initialized. Perfect. Clear this. Terraform validate means it is going to check whether any syntactical errors or not. Validate. Enter. So wait for some time. Okay. The configuration is valid, right? So now Terraform plan. What is going to be do? How many resources are going to be created? Then that it is going to be display. Not going to be create. How many resources are going to be created? It is going to be show. Okay. Terraform plan to show how many resources are going to be shown. Okay. We are getting an error. So there is a spelling mistake. Terraform plan. Enter. So I think total 31 resources are should be going to be created. Yeah, perfect. 31 to add means one for subnet, one for VPC, one for internet gateway, one for attachment. These are the things you can count them. The total 31 are going to be created. Okay, just clear this. Now I'm going to apply them. Whenever I say apply, the instances, the resources are going to be started creating. So Terraform apply. Enter. So it is going to yes or no. So you can observe in the left side, these things are automatically creating. Okay, I not created them. Say yes, then only it is possible to create. Otherwise, if you say no, not going to create. Okay, first VPC is creating, and then after Elastic IP address is creating. Okay, it takes total 5 to 6 minutes. So we have to wait for some time. I will let you know whenever it is available. So meanwhile, which account the instances are going to be created. I already configured the account in this terminal. So just I want to open my AWS console and let me observe whether the things are going to be created or not. Perfect. Let me open this, my console. So first I am going to observe the VPC, and after that I am going to observe the EC2. After that I am going to observe RDS as well. Amazon RDS, open this. So these three things I am going to observe. First, I am going to open a VPC console. So click on VPC. So it's still creating. You have to wait for some time. Okay. Okay, you can observe the VPC has been created, right? So by using script, how you can identify this is our VPC? So you can observe the name main VPC. So which name I have given creating VPC, you can observe main VPC. I have given the name, right? By using this name, the instance the VPC has created. And also you can observe the names as well. Public 1A, public 1B. Okay, these things you can observe over here. Private 1A, private 1B as well. So click on the subnets. You can observe whether the subnet has created or not. Total how many subnets we should have to create? So private 3B, private 3A, private 1B, private 1B. Sorry, public 1B, public 1A. Okay, you can forget about it because I created previously. So these things you have created, right? So by using Terraform script, the script automate by using automation, we have created that, right? Perfect. After that, you can observe the route tables. We have to get two route tables. Okay, public RT and also private route table. Right, which name I have given, or just I need to observe for route table section. Route table association means the name public RT and also private RT. I have given the names. So public RT. So do refresh. Private RT also we got, right? So click on public RT. So in this, there two public subnets we have to created, associate them in script. So you can observe whether the subnet associations. So public 1B, public 1B associated, right? Perfect. And then you can observe a private route table also. In this private route table, total 4 private subnets should be associated. So you can observe edit subnet associations. The 4 private subnets are associated. Perfect. And coming to edit routes, the NAT gateway is also associated. Why? So private subnets, we should have an internet connectivity. So that's why we are going to edit routes in NAT gateway. Perfect. Okay, internet gateway. This should be attached with the VPC, right? So main IGW. So by using this name, I created internet gateway. So you can observe main IGW, right? So by using this name, I created internet gateway. This should be attached with the VPC. So data from VPC means already attached. Right? Okay. I done everything. Now I want to observe in EC2 sections. So click on instances. How many instances are going to be launched? So let me observe. Okay, total 4 subnets. Why? You can observe public instance 1, public instance 2. By using this, I have to group them. I have created load balancer and auto scaling as well by using these 2 public subnets. And also for private subnets too, by using these private subnets, I have created load balancer and auto scaling as well. So you can observe. So that's why 4 EC2 instances has been launched. Okay, 2 public and 2 private. Perfect. Now I am going to observe auto scaling and load balancer. Okay, there are 2 different names, public and private. So I named as app LB. Not a problem. Click on this. Okay, how you can identify whether this is your application load balancer or any other. So click on app TG, then you can observe whether our subnets or any other subnets are involved. So please wait. Let me open once again. AWS console. So click on this. Click on sign in. So click on EC2. How you can identify whether your public, your load balancers, your auto schedule. It's very simple. You can identify. So click on load balancer. Okay, click on this first one. And click on this target group. Reload this. So there is an internet issue. So that's why I'm going to lagging this. So not a problem. Okay. You can observe private web instance, private web instance. By using private means what this name? App TG. App TG, whenever you are observing app TG, it is going, we can easily identify it is public public load balancer, right? And also click on, sorry, those two are in private, right? So click on this public and click on this target group. The two public subnets should be selected in target group, right? So click on reload. Okay, you just come down. Okay, these two are EC2 instances, public EC2 instances, right? So I group them. So this is nothing but public load balancer. You can easily identify. Now I'm going to observe auto scaling as well. How many auto scaling groups I should have? Two auto scaling, public and private. So this is also a script auto scaling we have created by using Terraform script, right? So you can also identify easily by using the subnets. Which subnets I created. You can go and observe over here. Okay, by using subnet IDs, you can easily figure it out. Perfect. Now, after done this, means you have done up to here, right? So now what is supposed to do is, it's very simple. First, I am going to connect a public EC2 instance. So by using the public EC2 instance, whether by using the script in user data, I written the script to create to install Apache 2 because I got selected Ubuntu, right? So that's why. So let me observe whether the Apache 2 installed or not. So first I am going to connect with the public EC2 instance. Perfect. Click on instances. Select the public EC2 instance. We are not able to connect private because we should have not attached internet gateway to that particular private subnet. So that's why. Click on public subnet. Which one you want to take, you can take. Only public you have to take. Okay. Click on connect. If there is something happening. Perfect. Say sudo -i means to become root user and then just clear this Okay. Uh, First, I'm going with the path. What is the default path of Apache 2? It's very simple. CD space. When I got this path, then I can easily understand I should have this path. So Apache 2 as already installed by using user data. While launching the instance, it's automatically created because I have written the script in the user data in Terraform script. So pop it /var/www/html. Enter. So I got the path. I did not get any error. So say ls, I should have index.html. What the content having index.html? It's very simple. How you can observe cat space index.html. Enter. Hello from public instance. So just what you're supposed to do is copy this public IP and open this new tab, paste it, and then say colon 80. Enter. Yes, you got hello from public instance. This is what exactly we should have to get. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to keep this because I have to install MySQL hyphen service. MySQL I need to install. I need to create a table in this particular instance. After creating this, I have to connect with the MySQL workbench as well. The same data should be displayed on MySQL workbench itself. So I done up to here, right? So next I'm going to go with RDS. Okay. Search for RDS. Okay, first I'm going with subnet groups. Whether the subnet group has created or not. First, let me observe. The subnet group has created, which I did not create by using script. It has automatically created. So what subnets it has? So you can click on this. You can observe what subnets it is having. Okay, private subnet 3A, 3B. Those two are in different available regions. Perfect. This should be create or by using this subnet group, how to create subnet group as well. Perfect. Subnet group, subnet database is also created. So we are also get the endpoint, right? So this is write instance endpoint. So if you want the read instance, you can just click on this and go to actions, create replica. So then you can able to get the reader instance. So I'm sufficient with writer instance. By using writer instance, I can also read the data, or I can also write the data. If you want to only read the data, you can create a read replica. That's fine. So click on this, and I can able to connect with the MySQL workbench. So this is the script for creating them. So automatically everything has created, everything automated, right? By using script. I did not create manually. By using script, automatically created this entire architecture. So now, what I told you, I'm going to launch in the public EC2 instance MySQL. So first I'm going to do that. So cd space enter. So clear this. How you can install MySQL in this? So don't worry, I'm having the script. First, I'm going to update this apt update -y, enter. So only this installation I'm going to do manually. If you want, you can write the script in Terraform in user data bin bash. That's fine. Okay. Now sudo apt install MySQL-server. This is going to install MySQL. Okay, just paste it here. Enter. Say yes. it is going to creating. So we have to wait up to 10 seconds. Okay. The MySQL has been installed, but we have not started the service. So now, yeah, whenever you start the service, it's gonna be starting. So clear this, how you can start MySQL. So it's very simple. There is a command to start for MySQL. Copy this. So just paste it here. So say enter. So it has started. So now, how you can connect your database to this particular MySQL. So there is an endpoint you already know because just now I have shown you. So this is the endpoint. You have to copy this endpoint and paste it here. Hyphen U means host. Okay, paste it. Hyphen U, admin P. Okay, just copy this and paste it here. Okay, say enter. Enter password. You can observe which password I have given in this. Okay, in the database section. So the database password you have to give. Okay, you can observe password is this. Or if you want to modify them, you can modify. Control C, copy and paste it here. Enter. Okay. Now I got started MySQL, right? Because you are getting a MySQL service. So in this particular, I am going to create a table. I am going to show the databases, how many databases I am having. So if I have, first I would like to check how many databases I'm having. So databases, enter. So I'm having these five databases. First, I'm going to create a database. How you can create the database? Create database. Create database with database name. Which name you want? I want DevOps. And say enter. Okay. Now I am going to show the database. How many databases? Enter. Okay. DevOps is also created by a database. I just created. So I want to use that particular DevOps database. In that particular DevOps database, I am going to create a table. I am going to insert some data into the particular database. So first we have to use DevOps. Then it is going to use the database. So in this, I'm going to create a table. This is the script for creating a database, table. So paste it here. Enter. Okay. Now I'm going to insert the values as well. Paste it here. Enter. Okay. Clear this. You have to say the command select star from database name. Sorry, select the star from persons. Okay, this is the data I got because I have this data I have inserted in this particular database, right? So now I'm going to connect with the MySQL workbench. Okay, the same data should be shown in the MySQL workbench itself. Okay, just you can observe I have created in public subnet. I have installed MySQL and also created a database. And in the database, I have created the table. In the table, I have inserted some data, right? So the same thing we have to do in another public subnet as well. Okay, or else there is a network issue from my side. So I'm not able to do connect with the MySQL workbench. You have to do how you can connect. I will let you know. First, you have to give a try. Then, if you won't be able to connect with the MySQL workbench, so then I will do another video for that particular thing. Okay, don't worry. So you can just give a try. So what will happen is what you have created the table in EC2 instance, the same table will be displayed on when you are connecting the MySQL workbench. That's it. This is the aim of project we have to follow. Okay, and then see, uh, let me open architecture. Okay, you can observe the architecture. There are three types: vector, after, and database type. Vector is the user is going to access only front end part. That is comes under the vector, right? Means we are entering some data by using read instance. We can able to read the data. We won't be writable the data. Okay, the data is going to be stored in this database type. So this what we have to observe. Okay, whether the data is going to be stored in these two subnets in the database or not. So this is the aim of project we have. You have to do this project. If you have really done this project, please tag me on LinkedIn. I will give my LinkedIn ID in the description. Thank you guys. I will give the script in the description. Thank you.